Look beyond the tired faces, look beyond the scattered races, see the heart of a true Nigerian. Hear the people saying, oh shit, see the children singing something. That's the heart of a true Nigerian.
Then we went to Boy Farm with the intention of buying winners. We ended up sitting in a 2-day training that really transformed this farm. So after that encounter, I continued to have discussion with Mr. Yemi to say, we would like to have some of the future trainings in our farm so that people can really appreciate where we're coming from and where we are. And it can be a motivation for a number of people who want to start this kind of project. Before your side, we've had about 2-3 others who have come from outside the country. Interestingly, most of the participants are Nigerians living abroad who want to come back home. They want to come back home, they don't know what to come back to. And in the process, they came across Pigry and they wanted to make a contact with people of them who are already doing it. And then, a number of cases, they contacted him and we have brought them here and to his farm to see how to progress. So, over the next 2 days, we're going to take you through a very intense training that we believe afterwards can help you to start a pig farm if you have the right knowledge of what to do. And you also have the guarantee of the right support on how to proceed. Now, I am the grand host for the day, but the technical host, let me put it that way, the pig man himself, the professional in piggery, is the host of the program, is Mr. Yemi Adesina. Let's give him a hand. He was
in the process.
Yeah, when we can, when I found when I
Yes,
exactly when they done
Okay, is it in process or because what you are saying here is that giving birth to the younger one?
Yeah, then they give you birth. You don't give birth once, but if you also
like a mother that has birth.
Yeah, so it could be
still in the process.
Exactly. When that actually happens.
so after the
farming is forbidden, open labor. Farming for labor is.
I know. It's a
No. You don't want anything. Yeah, but what happened is that the preparation for the farrowing is 2 weeks before time because they give back 5 days earlier, like anything, you give back 5 days earlier or after. So 2 weeks after you clean them and get them ready. This video I'm going to watch. This video, I'm not sure whether anyone has watched it before, but it tells a story. It's a story about. It's very important for us to know how pig became the second most eaten meat in the world. I think it's so important because that's our pride. That's one of the things that can drive us. I traveled and I was talking to them to China for a pig buyer in the UK, and he was telling me how a big deal. People to riot. See, and we're thinking of 1 billion people. So there's 1 billion people. So they are the only country in the world that have a reserve. You know that they have petroleum reserve. Wow. They have a reserve. They have like a warehouse that's a size of like ShopRite produce, they buy it from the farmers and they store it. So when I showed you a pig before, in this video, if I can get it running, you see it it details. I think we need to watch it at the beginning. Because by the time we watch it, we will understand the role that pigs integrity. Yes. Because from African perspective. So,
it's by YouTube. How many people can see?
Maybe serious fundamental problem with meat all over the world, and especially in Nigeria has about 18 million cattle right now. And they believe that another 18 million comes from Nigeria Republic, Chad. But if you consider that we have 774 local governments, if we kill 10 only, which I know we do every day, that means at the end of the year we will have slaughtered about 3 to 4 million. Now it takes a lot of short animal. That's why they don't, when you come, you don't know whether you're wearing blue or whether you're wearing white. You smell. They're more interested in what kind of smell are you smelling? Are you coming with food or are you coming with stick? So that's how they do the job. Now, until the domestication, people said of the first animal domesticated about 6,000 years ago by the Chinese people. Before then, they don't domesticate them, we only kill them. We African people, we kill them, we go to the bush like this, we shoot them arrow, we kill one pig, we bring it home. No pig. So, also recently, it was about 6,000 years ago that they decided that instead of killing them, let's capture them. They use them to capture them and start bringing them in like Jacob in the Bible. That's how big their teeth. We talk about teeth later, but that's when they're in the wild, they need that teeth to fight. In your farm, the reason why you don't have them is that you are feeding them. You don't need the extra teeth. You don't need to put their energy to grow teeth. But when they stay in the wild, they need that teeth. And the reason why they eat pork meat is that pork meat is the only animal that you could raise within a year. If a pig get pregnant in January, they will give birth in May. And by December, they're ready for slaughter. If you're doing cattle get pregnant in January, they give birth in December, and in 2019, they're ready to kill. So you see the difference. That's so in China, in fact, if you look at a good home in China, Mandarin language, it's a symbol of a house with a pig inside. You can see how ingrained people in their culture. And Chinese, they eat everything about the pigs. In fact, UK sell the air and the hooves to China. That's what they sell to China. Because there's a market. They don't eat it there, they don't even eat the air over there, so there's a market. So imagine we put all our pigs in Lebanon together and cut all the ears. We eat the body and send the eggs to China and collect you one. It's still going to be a good one. They eat every part of the property. Yeah, that's how serious they take. So like Egyptians, they prefer Chinese think directly opposite. So, like I said, in Nigeria, my assumption is that only 50% of Nigeria we won't think about eating pork meat. We're still talking about nearly 80. People are rushing to go and buy pork meat in like ShopRite, and they mind themselves to death. It's a new video. No, 4 years ago. Not too long ago. Very recent. It's not historical. That's why I said
water and power. And then they started building the pen and allocating to farmers. So you buy yours, you can afford to. Otherwise, you lease yours.
exactly.
And that was how OKRO started.
And sir, that is the basis of the proposal now. Because the basis of the proposal is that the youth was the one I'm targeting because you guys are more keen on the youth.
Oh, yeah.
But the same principle, whether it's the youth, because the youth need help more than each one, everybody I've seen here can get by. But the youth needs help in terms of like, if I did the training about 8 months ago, she literally runs the farm. But it would be better for her to have us. And you say, instead of working for me at this stage, okay, I'm working for me. But it would be better for her to have a own slot. And that's, so when I was writing the proposal, it's people like that I have in mind that.
But let me give you the club. Except the one in the north. Government was not looking at agriculture.
Yeah.
Even 4 years ago. Because of
But
you know, the problem is people also, there is a problem.
Yeah.
The BOA that you just said over there are some farmers that they can never show face there again in life. They are bad.
That cannot be traced.
They trace them, they have the record, but they cannot. But that is not even that. This agriculture that we are doing, there is, yes, let me mention they say they are Shifa Council. They want land. Give us 100,000 hectares of land. When we started meeting with them, we find out that is one businessman in Lagos Another one, probably in Kano, that they gathered themselves as Shippers Association. So we got to the point that say, we want the person that wants to use the land, let them come. And when we were meeting them, we found out so they to get money. So change all the training something, but this one bothers me. After training, after establishment, government, before I go, it's about 3 models that the government is running. One is the one that the government itself will sponsor. And we have that one in all the sectors of agri, piggery, fishery, whatever. We have started the one in Nishei with 40 hectares. We have started the one in Akinyele on vegetable at dam site. Not all the local government can come in at a go, but we will get somewhere over there. So there is now tendency to go and register on OSAI portal, which is www.osai.org.com.
You know, you raise and nobody's giving any free money anymore.
Yeah, no more, no way.
And one thing is that people need to take first step, right? I'm in unemployment. You know, I came from Port Harcourt. Everything is okay, but again, I'm thinking about future. So, as you said, we need to come together as one because people create markets. And one thing that motivated me to go into piggery is that I read a lot about piggery, and I was not even looking at Nigeria demand. I was looking at the global demand. What pushed me is the global demand because my thinking before it was that Nigeria, Muslim, Southwest, they don't usually eat big. So when I look at it, I say the world is a global village. If we make something in lessons in Nigeria, we don't even need to put efforts to move it out. Demand will come from wherever and we put it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, people can blame government, people can beat government, but I think private people need to play their part first.
You're right, brother.
Because if you play your part first, if you bring a governor, and it's all about showing what Daddy will do for us, is just to make the governor create a situation where governor can see for himself, and if he see for himself, everything's going to change.
That's the truth.
But if there's nothing to show the governor, all we can do is to talk from nothing. He's going to look at you and say, I have heard a lot of this more than 1 million times. And it's not going to do anything. So we need to take risk. I am taking risk. All of us are taking risk. I've spent a lot of money. I bought farmland. I'm not available. I know everything before me is telling me this is not the right time for you to do it. But I'm telling myself, regardless, I will go ahead and will do. I will learn along the way. And that's why I'm here today.
Look at where we are 9 years ago. Yeah. Even Joe Daniel or something was telling me how landowners, how they have duped him about 5 or 6 or 7 times. And they have spent money.
The land I bought, they say, you're going to face problem along the way. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money.
There's no way.
To move on, this is the future. When I look at it from the eye level, Nigeria is going, either we like it, either there's a policy, either government support it or not, is a must. We are going back to agriculture.
Exactly.
It will be better for us to do it willingly.
Now.
Willingly. I work in an oil sector. How much is a barrel of oil? That was where the day I thought about that, $40-50 per barrel. How much is a barrel of palm oil? And I look at it from there and say, barrel of oil is about $50. How much is $50? Groundnut, all this other oil. How much, quantity do you need to sell to make that $50? And I look at it and say, what are we thinking in Nigeria? What are people thinking about? We don't need oil in the first place. Is it too much of risk? Is it too much of environment? Issues and all that. So I think everybody just need to start from one point and collectively. And I really appreciate Mr. Amy because one thing about life is this: if you think about yourself, you are going nowhere. You will play a local champion for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But if you put a whole lot of people, then you are going somewhere. Because 50 pigs, 100 pigs, 1,000 pigs put together as one body, that's what's going to put us in a world state. Not individual. I'm just okay. I have the idea. I'm not going to share. Because you are going nowhere.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So for people that are interested over here, just give Mr. Additional. For me, your own computer printout and just say from his training, so that I can be able to doctor it and say these are candidates that you can do when it's one of your local government.
You decide which part you want to do. It's usually where the old is so that I feel it's easier to clean up. That makes it doesn't make sense to put it here. Because that means you have to street from here. You don't need to kill your staff because they're big there somewhere. Because if you do that when you're not around, they're not do what you want them to do. So you make it so forward. So that way, so when they move it here, you put the food here. And you got to put all the food around that area. So when people on the video, there was a video that I did. It was one of the videos that people queried that I did Photoshop on it. Picture like this, and they were eating. I don't want to go to toilet. I don't know. Pigs are clean animals. Pigs are clean animals. They said and they said that they were eating. And when they want to go and food, they will come out like a scoochie leg. Go to there and go and food and come back. If you they be eating, if you want to eat, they will go out. And it looks as if I wish I was I feel like Hollywood. I feel like I'm Hollywood. So when people say that did you doctor it, I was tempted to say yes, I doctored it, my technology, but that's how they behave. So knowing how, because in the jungle they move in video, and follow them in video. So when they sleep, they cannot afford you to be putting where the rest of them are going to sleep. So by nature, understanding things, by understanding how they think, you can take advantage of it to your own advantage. So what will I do that? You put the food here, you put their food here. So when the cleaner comes tomorrow, you only need to clean half of the bed with soap. The rest you can use water to wash it. At least every other day. So you don't waste money on start looking at you. So you start and handle the whole length of it because they only clean half of it. Theoretically. So that's how you do it. So let's define important days you need to spend a lot of money on it and before. Because people always, naturally when they're in the wild, they use their mouth to. The reason why they do that is that when they're in the wild, they eat a lot of things. They eat roots, they eat snail, they eat worms, they eat all these things are in the soil. So their mouth is designed in such a way that they can pick up a lot of things. For example, when piglets are born, give them iron injection. Because they don't have iron in their body. Now the one that they give out in the wild, don't give them iron. How do they survive? They survive because the nose can smell where iron is. Iron is always on the floor, inside the soil. Their nose is so well designed that they can smell iron inside the soil and go and by the time they are digging, they want it taken out. But because we have cemented the floor here, they cannot take it out. So, and we have to give them an injection. So naturally that we can do it, so that the extreme cases, that you need to bring. I don't even do it like I'm calling for the consultancy. I think somebody called me, the one that I said to the person, you know me, I said I should come, I don't come, I'll tell you, tell me on the phone, I'll tell you, I think it's here my living, I'll go and do it tonight. The reason is I want to be independent. So when you ask me, like you come for training, anytime you call me, I will always answer your question. I will always call me yesterday, and I said the give birth and the one I thought interested in the feeling business. I said, well, what I told him, if I pass from college told me, I said, the other thing you could do, and I said, you need to drink milk before 3 days, or else you will not take cholesterol. Cholesterol is the milk that you produce before 3 days, that gives them the antibody, immunity, exactly. So that's what I tell him to do. I said, give him, go and buy a bottle of beer, give that, this one, just one thing, just in terms of that shows how important the worm is. You worm every month. And it's an injection that they make it just about the time I was thinking about 89. That you give them that not Azomet, or Avomectin, or Ivor. When you get the Azomet, they will say you Azomet is the coin you say. Now that medication is very interesting because it kills both the worm inside and the milk outside. Now what you have to realize is that when you deworm them, the following day you want to clean your brain very well. Because if you don't, you go and lay eggs in the crack. So in a month's time, you kill the one inside, you kill the one on the body, but then they will hatch and start over again. So it's always important that when you give them statements, days after, you clean many of them very well. The water. What is water? The water, please, water is very important. The reason why I use that terminology is that it's very easy to remember. Like I said, your fish should not be more than 14 naira per kg, the 3 kg. They're just ways to make you remember so that when you're calculating how much you need, if you have 50 sounds, you can calculate that you need 150 per kg. That's 50. So that because you don't want to do more than what you can handle. So when I'm advising you, remember actually how many do you want to, how many people just calculate? The question I was asking, how many would you like to have in 2018? Like I've written a lot of books, about 3 or 4 books over the last 4 months that have been around. You have to how many you want how many do you want to have December 2000? You know we're 16, 2018. Some will say I want like a farm 1,500. So that's fine. We can start with 50 and 20. Now we start starting with 100. So that's you be cheap. But then you have to spend a lot of money up front. And you really ready for it. If that's the proposal you want to write for you, I want for you, so I'll give you how much you need to spend. The reason why you spread it is that when you start a new farm, you are new to business, you have a new manager, new staff, new house, new pig. It's when you get there, you discover that your borehole is not giving you enough water. It's when you get there, you discover that the system fly, because the catch water is a system fly. So what you always try to do, you want to start at a pace that you can handle. 20, 50, max. Mr. Moses, there's no way you manage it very. I said, I'm going to have farm already. You wanted to buy some. You thought I'm going to jump at it. I said, no, I'd rather say you this one that I can point to. That's why I'm comfortable to come to this farm and come and do training there. Because they follow my training and then they call it the successful. Another farm next training is probably going to be in Lagos, in Agbara. Where the guy that I said bought that they said went to and bought piglets. I bought for most in February. The reason why I don't use my farm that much is that people get overwhelmed sometimes. I say, it's too big, it's a lot of money, you have to be rich. No, I don't want you start small. Somebody who can see that is little by little that you got there, who can see that big thing and say, it's big. That's why seeing different faces. Like that one is going to be even smaller than this one. But you only started 4 months ago. Then you can even say, I can achieve this in 4 months myself. That's the principle. That's why how old is your phone? I was 5. And again, I started with poultry. And the reason why I talk poultry is that my farm is 5 kilometers from the main road. You guys are so complicated. You don't want to come on Okada. And the road is bad now, and it's even raining, and even the bridge. That's why I will never, anybody, please, if you are just starting your farm, if your farm is more than 1 kilometer to the main road, go and buy another land. It's worth it. My candid advice.
How is that from experience? Speaking from experience.
So, how many kilometers to the main road is advisable?
1 kilometer, 1 to 2 kilometers, up to 2 kilometers. If the road is good, do 2 kilometers. Because it makes it easier for you. The reason why I sell pigs is that because people have good quality pigs and they can buy 80, 100 at a time. So that's the added of it. That's why when I make the first time, I'm telling you.
So this one is 1.6.
Give us a exactly. This is about the farthest people. It is the road. Even when the government people that even when they bond the road for you, don't wait for 2 years. Real estate person will just come and buy next to your farm. And they will say, you're the one that made there, they will say your decision is smelling. Suddenly your pen is smelling. When they are buying it, they saw your big pen there. Suddenly your pen is smelling, it's making noise in the night. They collide and they say that and say to the government, it has said that never seen a pig farm before. And before you know it, you're in Azul, so cost you. Secondly, don't forget that the wind is always very hot for the pigs anyway. So the wind is blowing. So if you put it too high, the wind just be bypassing them. It don't go down. So the animal will be stopped, will always be warm, hot. And when they are hot, it's a stress. When they are stressed, when you are hot, you don't eat food. I've been begging you to have lunch with lunch. 2 hours. None of you is interested in the business first. I'm sure it has to do with the eat. I beg you, I won't ask them to bring the food. You're not interested in the business first. When it's hot, you don't eat, you drink water. Now you don't gain weight by drinking water. You gain weight by eating food. So the water is too much. That's why, child, when we have kids at home, We don't let them drink too much water before they eat. Because if you fill their stomach, and they will not be able to eat them out. And if they don't eat, they don't gain weight. And if they don't gain weight, our losses, our profitability is reduced. And it's so important that you don't need to be taller than it. Somebody said, would it jump? If I talk to your farmer and you say your pig is jumping the wall, what do you think that will happen? Why is this one not jumping? It's content. If you are jumping, that means you are not giving them enough food and they're looking for somewhere food anywhere. You're rationing their food too much. When I said that, I went to the YouTube exactly as I went to the UK. There was nothing in Africa. All of them are United States and UK sophisticated. Where they have electricity, where the sweeping of the floor is automatic, where the monitor of the temperature is automatic, where almost everything is automatic. In the farm, there's no electricity. You just give me a bottle of water, I just throw it and finish it and put the bottle in. So you pay about two. Now the dimension, you need to make note of this. The dimension of when you are there, two kinds of houses you're going to build. These are what you call winner's pen or grower's pen. The dimension is 20 feet by 11. That will take 20 to 25. That will take 25 when they are small and 20 when they are mature. Now, somebody came to do training with me a year and a half ago and he went to go and do 25 by 20, which is bigger. I asked him what do you think of that, he said I said 20 by 11 will take 25 and he wanted to keep 40. I told him pigs in nature, they don't walk, they want the maximum that the pig will walk is 20. When they're the colony they will form is 20 to 25. When they are beyond that in number, they will exterminate some. The reason why they don't walk more than 25 is that if the lion is coming and 50 of us are going there, lion will see from the distance that there are a lot of animals here. So they train themselves when they are 25, they walk maximum volume of 25, less than 25. So when we are designing this, we now design, there's only for us to build bigger when they're going to get 25. We now design an optimum of how many can fit into, without wasting blocks, how many will fit in here that we don't need to build anymore. We not discover that 20 by 11, so you can do 30 by 40 if you want, but 20 by 11 feet give you, keep 25 when they are small and 20 if you get them. Most of the things I'm telling you are from the behavior of the people themselves. We're not making it up, we're not doing anything, we just study how to behave in the wild and then use that to advantage. If you take myself 10 out of here, and I take another 10 and I add it to it, they will find themselves, whenever they get to find themselves. Because they have, in every animal, they have what they call territorialism. So the people that come here are the landlords. You know that coming. Exactly. You know, people came to when they came, the only way they said, we want the pigs to stand up. I said, I just have one of my friends to go and bring bread, give them bread. I said, just give them bread and then just walk through like this. He just bring bread, he didn't give them, he didn't serve them, just carry the bread. Walk up and up like this. All of them stand up straight. He came along, was having the field day. Because the smell is very good, they can pick it up. They even smaller, more than the dogs. So you can this one. So you can imagine you are serving them and you're not serving this one. So what I normally say when you are serving them,
protest.
When you're serving them, what you can see that if they can, so that means they will start eating your dog because they will want it's unnatural for them for you to eat and we not eat. I mean, it's not, they can't. It's not in their sight.
So do you consider when you're building?
Yes. When you're building, it's better to come and when you want to build, it's around 1 o'clock like this. Around this time, 1 o'clock, because the sun is, you're going to see where the sun is going to move to. At 1 o'clock, that's when the heat is very high. You want to look at where the sun is. So when you build, you want to build, you don't know that is the shadow. The shadow. The shadow is that. But from now on, it will be going out. So 1 o'clock is always the best. People always ask me, how do you do the north and south? And I say, I don't know, I'm not a geographer. All I know is that 1 o'clock when you come here, you will know where the sun is and make sure you protect your pigs, design your house to protect the sun so that at the time when it's very hot, it's not eating on one side at the expense of the other. Because what will happen that one side will do very well, the other will be generated at the structure.
Well, sir, in some of your videos, there are houses you built like this, but they have space or but the new ones we were building then, we were not doing it this way.
Yeah.
What's the difference and what?
Okay, like I said, everything is back. So what we try and do is that when we build, we look at it and say, okay, how can we? Because what you discover is that when you have a big farm, you will spend a lot of time. Always, because as a big get bigger, you have to build the house. Now you can't make money from the house you build. You can only make money from the people you sell. Your profit in the millennium. So what you're trying to do, you want to minimize. So you have to build houses for them to do. You flex down the border. Now the last one you're going to go. That was it. This is maybe you have to buy for the piglets. So now, but even one without piglets, you're still killing. Somebody knows something going on. I said, Mama, can I go and tell? Biggie, for my lady, to the belly again. But essentially, I can for training. What is the I want to experiment and see if I there are no way I will know. I go to put up 1,000. I want to work out how it will affect the way I will use it. I want to find a way of using it in such a way and see whether I don't think I will because 1,000 I cannot touch it. But I think I want to see on the long run whether there's way I can use it and I can get 2,000 back. If I don't get 2,000 back, then 1,000 is not issue anymore. But so I'm at the experiment stage. I can't tell you anything about it until I come from the morning. All I do is I just want to we're not adding it to the business. There are people that are over there. We're not adding to their feed and see whether there's a company. We know it's another package. So if you give me 3, additional 3 kg. That means I'm what we started when they're through them. Because some one of them is a lot of them. And again, when there are a lot of complementary not what you can. Two things you want to do. You want to see whether there's infection in the breast. You give them antibiotics. You see infection, that means what you now do is that because you don't mother again, when the mother, when the patient is there, you call the mother and say, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, yeah.
You said most of the people are from the meetings and like now, yeah, at least small group of
no, that they are all of these are
only one male come
yeah, they're not, yeah, that's why anytime you see in the exam, that's why they are the business have something beyond normal. Now the alternative is to give them gifts, but the judgment call. Yeah. Not something that decide that I want to give, I don't want my winners to the I will buy this and give it to them. If you don't, yeah, within a month, we'll get it back. Within a month, they will get it back. Because once you stop sucking them, they will start getting it. And then they can do it the way that they will get it, but they don't come. So what is going on is that eat their food, deworm them so that this plan was built the first one I say is 20 by 11. That's the bigger one. The one where you bring 8 by 8. And even here is different because it's not different. No, it's not money. Okay, you talk about training. No. We had this time before you training. Most of the things I'm talking about are things, what to my farm as well, you see how we evolve. Because as we spend longer, we know when you start and you have a lot of money. So you do things, you just want to be perfect and names and everything. But the fact is that start seeing people. No, I feel it as a thing, you feel that you're not in the business, you're in you don't want to care about it. You want to care about what to manage it. Yeah. So you don't have to come up. In my case, I decided that this was just, I will come out I need to find an ideal.
Yeah.
That's why I come on TV and say, I experiment and find an ideal. Like 20 by 11. I know it's ideal. Take anywhere you go. You run out of time. Take when you tag, you record in ideally, when you make a video, your tag is what you use on the identification number. So that tag in their record, you now have, okay, number 35 was mated by male 7 on critical dates. I'll check the women, I'll check the pregnant, I'll check one day down, I'll check the next one. Then no. Then you say, no, because I talk about critical dates, 2 parts. So when I begin as a supervisor, from that record, when you come, look at the thing like, on the last week in September, last week in July, a lot of people are getting back. So if I'm thinking of taking an annual leave, you don't decide over the week. Because it does not happen. What I want to do is we are only understanding that anytime key things don't happen, and is anything in the office. When you guys met the animal, when you came back from the month, 21 days, that doesn't come again, you put it in the diary. I will give it to you. So we're going to I'm talking, I'm not going to do this now. You gave me this big thing. I said, you know what? What do you want? I don't want to compound my own education. I said, what do you want? This county, this county is not to give kids. I put it as I clean it. He said, I don't want to use that to it. That's what I mean. He said, that's what I did. We need to remove drop. How about the they are dying of, they are not growing because, you know, when you are full, your body will be when you are full, you'll be shaking. When you are shaking, you are using energy. So you do that all the time, you wake up in the morning. And again, when they are weak like that, they are susceptible to energy. That's our truth. When they have diarrhea, they always have that. Without afternoon, you're having diarrhea. Especially when you change their food. It's like, suddenly, if you're not used to salad, as good as salad is, you're not used to it. So they're going to give you salad in the morning, salad in the afternoon. Oh, God, that's what I want to So, however, when you get to your farm, that's one of the things I will walk in quietly with pen. I see them there sleeping. At the same time, I look at the floor and see whether there's a white scotches poo on the floor. If I see like I only see one, that's enough for me to make a decision straight away. That's what this video will show you. You look at that, then you see that you know that they are coming down with diarrhea. But only a few of them is already having the diarrhea. So what you do is you take care of them. Secondly, when they are cleaning your pen, you tell them this is the last one they should clean. Who knows why I said this is the last one you're going to clean? Exactly. Because what's the point is you have 10 pens. One of them is having diarrhea. And by tomorrow, all the 10 having diarrhea. You have to give all the 10. And you have to, it's oral injection. So imagine you have to take, instead of giving 20, taking out, containing it to 20. You don't have to do 100.
So you clean the other ones and clean the
last one. Exactly. So you don't spread it.
But is it not going to the same stream all the way down?
Pardon?
Since the pens are all lined up.
What you do is to minimize spread. Because you know you're the same strain, at least you're not matching in. And that's why I was saying again about 3 places. Your pen is not to be clean as your kitchen.
Cross infection, just to avoid cross.
Just because so you don't have to take care of many and you want to contain. You don't want to starve. Always tell me when I come up with the idea, I come up with the idea how to make my things easy for my staff. It's not necessarily because I like my staff. I know that I overwork them, you not do what I'm not around. But if I help them find a way of avoiding their work,
Problem.
like this people thing that we discovered, it reduces their workload heavily. Instead of training for 3 hours, still training at 12 o'clock. And my from we start training the pen at 6 a.m. in the morning. Why? Nobody would like to be training in this temperature.
Under the sun.
And again, secondly, it takes you to eat. If you want to give food to your pigs, when you take the mother out, and so that you don't take the sickness, so you take the mother away from the sickness. You don't want to take the sickness and it be like punishment. You take the mother out. When you do that, 5 days later, the female will get what we come and eat. They will not come and eat as soon as the baby is with them. Because in the jungle, they cannot afford that luxury of mating. And again, if they make them, the male will kill all the. Have you watched Lion? Have you watched Lion on the documentary before? If Lion take over and hard, let's say you are the local champion, and afterwards you get old, and then the younger lion kill you, or attack you and you run away. All your babies will be killed. Because the reason why they do that is not that they're wicked. The mother will not come on it. Except the baby is come. And they cannot say the baby give them pocket money and say go and travel somewhere. The only way they can do that is to kill the baby. And when they kill the baby, 5 days later, the mother come on it. So the objective is coming on the top.
I got a question. Where do you put the piglets?
No, you take it. So what we normally do right now is that we take the mother out. Then we take, what we want to do is, so that's 1, 2. As you continue to do your farm, after the giving birth the first part, you can make all your female to be pregnant around the same time by 2 ways. One by giving injection called Fitagandin. Now I don't do any of those injections because they're very expensive. I like natural, it's always cheaper. You know what you know. You force all your females to come on it at the same time, to come on it at the same time so that they can give birth around the same time. So you're not be giving birth every 2 weeks. And you're buying all the days, you're there, they're going to give back more or less around the same time. That is a non-scientific but effective way of making your pigs to give back at the same time. What you know about their natural behavior, that's everything that we're doing. Natural behavior. I'm saying all of these things because when you do this place, when you get to your farm, immediately you start looking, you start coming up with your own ideas. And when I come to your farm, I want to be able to make more. So go give back to one. Exactly. If you're around, you know you still give back to one. You
cannot be cheated.
I can watch the master. You know the first thing the Bible that I do. Taking master, then you're interpreting. So make sure, so if you're going to know in 4 weeks' time, and you know you're around, you want to spend the time away, you want to expand the farm, that's why you want to do construction. Please always be on your farm. Because this animal business is very, there's so many people who are stealing your money when you could be there and see construction will only take you 2 weeks. So you're going to spend $1 million. What are you going to make in a week? Why did you be there and see your money spent by the waste of everything there and give them money to big farm for me and they cheated me?
And I learned that mostly when they are pregnant, you don't administer anything, you don't give them so.
This is priority. Respectful of what the video have done. And that was the video, I think it's TV1 issue. And the lady there was asking me, what do you do when there's complication? Do you do cesarean operation?
Yes, because
now, you don't believe that the answer, I didn't know, just answer from the bottom of my heart, but a lot of commendation I got, that was the best answer. Why? Because it's very easy to, if you want to fake, because when that happens, you just say here, we finally give it, what kind of average, you give it, exactly, you give it anesthesia, you shave it off, you take your plate, you cut it 4th year, 2nd year, you take the later, you take it. I mean, people will see that they are fake. So they actually said, what do you do when you do cesarean? So that yeah, you do give them exactly. You give them on the floor. Is your wall needs to be very smooth. Now, one of the reasons why people assume that it is the deadliest animal, I'll tell you why. You see, pigs, they have some disadvantage. They have a very stocky leg. They have a very tiny tail. Now, that means if anything lands on their body, they can't kill it. There was a video I did on CC Fly, I don't know who I was watching before. The cattle, people that were rearing cattle, they're the one that have CC Fly problem. But they passed through my farm. And so the CC Fly left the cattle and came to my pig. Naturally, they will not attack pigs. But suddenly they land on the pig. You know when they land on the cattle do this with their tail. Swing. Okay, that's not all the time. So it's not very comfortable for them. They land on my pig. And now I feel like my pig cannot even shake their head to shake them off. He hasn't got any tail. So then they discover that it's easier.
To eat this one.
So in this one, they just let the cattle. They just let the cattle. I started feeding on my pigs. And before I knew it, I started having like malaria kind of problem with my pigs. That's what I ended up telling. I went to the, I'll tell you. I went to UI. So when the problem started, I quickly realized I know my limits. I'm telling the veterinarian. It's only that I know about pigs. And I also know my limits. Immediately, it started having malaria kind of problem. I know that this is beyond. This is not the veterinary nurse kind of a problem. This is a veterinary doctor. So I took some animals, some dead ones, some sick ones. I took blood, I took it to UI. He did the test, he couldn't find anything. I said, you might not find anything, but something's wrong. On the farm. The following day I went to the farm again, I was there about 80 pigs.
Wow. Goodness.
8 pigs.
That was epidemic.
So we went again. First of all, I take the live animals to I take the dead animals to the blood. I now take an animal to sick. Took it to you, a pathological department. They couldn't diagnose it. He said they don't believe it, so they said they're going to come. But you know when they come, everything is money. Even taking in this money, they don't pay for it for food. Yeah. They don't like my face that much to give it for food. So they came to the farm, they did all they withdraw the blood themselves. They saw the sick animal, they said, yeah, but they saw the blood, they couldn't find it. At that time, 2 months have passed, I've lost about 30 there. And now it's not getting serious. So, somebody just accidentally mentioned there's a Tabanism department in the north. Sure. They're based in Kaduna. Kaduna. I didn't even know they existed. I don't know why they say the north. Okay, because of the capital. There's a problem there, but it's more common in because we have jungle.
It's not common here.
It's common here.
It's in
the jungle. But the problem is that we don't have a lot of cattle in the jungle. So they're always in the jungle. It's like mosquito. You think there's a mosquito here, you sleep there overnight. They will finish you. But if you don't sleep there, you don't know.
But they are more prominent in the north, that's what I do.
They have cattle. They have cattle. So when I called Trump, they didn't believe what they said. We have to literally. So I started suspect. I didn't first of all suspect the insect. Because all I don't know is that the people find there. I'm looking at it. What I was talking about the other is a fly. And if I read the right, so we now decided to now catch. So when I wasn't narrowing that. That's why you need to know about the farm. Look at, they're telling me there's no problem with my farm. 30 animals.
You know.
Who is suffering?
Yeah,
who I didn't pay any price for 30 billion. Someone doesn't know that it's not pay any price. You are the one. That's why you need. That's why you really want taking time to tell you. You need to know some basics. And some basics. And you need to know when to call for help. So they said they didn't believe us. So I'm narrowing it down. I know it's not the food. I thought it was food poisoning. You know, I when you do something, I remember the day they stole my car. I was looking on that. I mean, I was hypnotized by they stole the car. So I was told this, I was just analyzing what be wrong, using the little knowledge I have. So I'm not worried that I just be different. So I put it in the book and I sent it. When we got to their training to university, they not even delayed for a month. They sent. You came with 2 iLocks. 2 generators. As a video. I will show it. Okay. Tomorrow, I will watch it tomorrow. They came with iLocks, with 2 generators, 8 microscope. Centrifuge.
Wow.
For testing blood.
Exactly.
You would think that was not far from when Ebola was. You would think that they are dealing with Ebola virus on my farm. Because the reason why they have to like that, they delayed. They doubt it, so they know that if we get to the so they do say everything's on the video. I'll probably show you tomorrow. So now they now isolated, now discovered, then they agree. By then, about another 20s, they're making 50.
Wow.
They are about 30 that they take. And one thing with your farm, one reason why you don't want to allow diseases is that sometimes, because you don't, unlike pigs, unlike poultry, by the other part, pigs will not die. They're very resilient. But that doesn't mean you're not losing. You're not getting weak. They're lethargic. So it's like when you have malaria, it's not enough to knock you off, but you cannot run. Or when it's about evening like this, you start feeling good. You know when you have malaria, you go in the evening, then you're okay, this time around, you're jumping and that. Let it be 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. You start shivering. And tomorrow morning again, you're okay. And now they now see that, and they now prescribe a drug. That's why on our farm, on the video, we netted everywhere. We netted it because of that problem. So, but net cost us another problem also because it makes the place be hot. But it's a one. They want to have second business.
Just how to want it be a good platform. It's one thing, the way I see life in this, if you can create a model or a template, first of all, and if you perfect that, then you can conquer the whole world. So, I mean, I have hope in what the association and all that. But him and a couple of us.
That's what you were saying.
Let's come together. Let's come together. Let's create a platform. Where we share idea, we share knowledge and all that, and that could grow. It could grow to something because at the end of the day, if you say okay at state level, it's going to involve a lot of people and movement. Progress will be very slow.
Very slow.
But if you have people of like mind, we come together. It could be 5 people that are going to start. It's going to be 10 people. And other people, as they see the progress, they'll be joining and we'll be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And, before you know it, we start, having enough volume, influence the market, to influence even the supply chain. So, we're talking about raw materials and all that. If the raw material, seller increasing their price, we can say, no, we're not going to buy. This is the price we want to buy and all that. I was shocked one year in South Africa. The Association of Housemaid, South Africa, we came together and they said, government and the people, this is what we want.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Because before you can be an housemaid in South Africa, you need to register with that body. They have a certification. And you need that certification to go and work as housemaid for someone. So if people who offer that kind of service can rule their world, how much more us? So I'm very passionate about us coming together, creating a platform. You have been playing the leadership role. Every one of us can leverage on that, and we'll see how we grow together.
I want to ask this when the animal is not giving breast very well. You have answered it a little bit that it will be due to certain diseases. Can it be genetics?
I always say, one thing I've learned about farming is that you don't become actually very more legit. When there's a problem, I think one of the reasons why Nigeria is like this, is that when there's a problem, we always look at the problem starting from outside. So we always think problems start from outside, either from God Almighty or from the devil or from Yahweh or from the mother, from the father, then from your auntie, then from your wife, then from your daughter, then from you.
Suspicious.
But it's very easy to say, this is not for me, then for what? We don't always do that problem like that. So genetics is one thing you're really in control of. Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope you've enjoyed it. We have enjoyed it. We try as much as possible to compress the 2 8-hour event into 3 lots of videos for you. If you're interested in this video, feel free to contact us and we can make arrangement to send a 2-day full pack CD to you. And if you also want us to come to your farm to come and do training, you're more than welcome. We can talk about this. Wish you all the best in your pig farm and see you at the top. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Nigeria.